If you have ever stared at a sentence, paralyzed by whether to write in the table, on the table, or at the table, you know how quickly English prepositions turn into a guessing game. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to build a personalized 4-part preposition cheat sheet to resolve this confusion. Grab a blank piece of paper and a pen, or open a new digital note. Draw a large cross right down the middle so you have 4 equal sections. English prepositions are often treated as random filler words. By mapping them visually into these 4 quadrants, we can organize them into a logical formula. Label the top left quadrant place and time. In, on, and at change meaning by scale. In covers large scales, enclosed spaces like bags, and long periods like spring. On narrows to intermediate scales, touching flat surfaces or specific days. At is for pinpoint accuracy, exact locations and exact clock times. In the margins of this quadrant, quickly jot down 2 final spatial rules. Under means below a surface, and above means higher than an object but not physically touching it. When stuck deciding between these words, stop and ask yourself, am I talking about a wide container, a flat surface, or an exact pinpoint? Now move to your top right quadrant. Label this one movement. Movement prepositions dictate trajectory. For general direction toward a place, use to. Passing inside something, like a tunnel, requires through. Use into when crossing a boundary from outside to inside. Use across when navigating from one side to another. Unlike the static locations we mapped in Quadrant 1, these movement prepositions require an active verb to drive the sentence. Drop down to the bottom left quadrant. Title this section How and When. By dictates a method of transport. You travel by bus or by post. With means you are using a tool, like cutting with scissors, or are in the company of someone. Now, consider the difference between since and for. Since is an anchor, marking the specific moment an event started, like living here since 2020. For measures the total volume of time passed. You study for 2 hours, or stay for a week. Distinguishing between a fixed starting point and an ongoing duration is vital for maintaining clarity in academic and professional writing. Label your bottom right quadrant Common Errors and draw a warning symbol. There is a false intuition that leads people to say someone is good in English. The required correction is good at English. For destinations, you do not arrive to school. Because school is a specific pinpoint location, you arrive at school. Record this boundary rule. If an object moves from outside a container to inside, the cat jumped into the box, not in the box. These specific errors often occur when translating directly from other languages. Hard-coding them into your cheat sheet helps you catch them before they reach the final draft. You have the framework. Now, number your paper 1 through 10. Let's see it in action. Phase 1. Use your top left quadrant to determine scale. The cat is blank the table. We reach school blank 8 a.m. She has lived here blank 2019. Phase 2. Analyze movement and duration. The children ran blank the playground. He cut the fruit blank a knife. My birthday is blank December. The train passed blank the tunnel. Phase 3. Identify methods and boundaries. This present is blank you. She came blank her friend. The ball rolled blank the chair. Putting these rules into a sprint shows how the logic you just built on the page can replace second guessing when you're working under pressure. Match your work against these correct answers to see where your logic held up. Look at question 2. Reaching school at 8 a.m. required at because it's an exact clock time. In question 3, you needed since because 2019 is a specific starting anchor, not a duration of time. If you were able to navigate these questions using the quadrants, you have successfully applied these rules for time, space, and movement. Keeping this cheat sheet on hand turns uncertain phrasing into precise communication. If this breakdown helped you master your grammar, subscribe for more structured guides.